Hi everybody, wanted to come to you with a quick update message, video message, because I know I've got you guys spoiled to these little videos to see my bright shining faces. I did put makeup on for you. Okay, well maybe I'm also setting in on this TAC webinar and people are popping in my booth. But anyways, quick update. So, early last month, so today is September 1st, early last month, August 8th, Trump signed an executive order allowing employees to defer their payroll taxes, their FICA taxes, Medicare, Social Security, 6.2% of their wages. That's automatically deducted. The executive order allowed those to be deferred. And so over last Friday, I think it was, further guidance came out. Basically, it was the second memorandum from the IRS, and it kind of confirmed everybody's fears in that this burden will be placed on the employer. Now, the good news is it's optional. It's kind of hard to find wording that says it's optional, but there's nothing that says it's mandatory. So going from that angle, it is optional for the employer to allow the employee to defer their taxes. So basically what that means is employees are out there hearing that, hey, you can defer your taxes, you don't have to pay them. And then the guidance that just came out last week says what's going to happen is basically zero FICA withholding from September 1 to December 31st. Check dates in those range. There are some limits. If the gross check is over $4,000, they're excluded. But if it's under $4,000 for that given check, then they can defer the taxes. Payroll companies are not prepped for this. They cannot handle it yet. So there's that to deal with. But again, it says they can defer all of those taxes, meaning not withhold them. But what's going to happen from January 1 to April 30th, their Social Security and Medicare withholding is going to double. So instead of the normal 6.2%, you, the employer, are going to be required to withhold 12.4%. So you're going to have to double it until the full amount is paid back. And if you don't, it's your problem with penalties and interest. My biggest concern are those employees that will figure out how to game this. They will work for you till December 31st. January 1, they're gone. They're going to go somewhere else. That new employer is not going to know that they need withholding done to catch up for what was deferred. This is a huge problem, especially in our industry. And so my word of caution is that this is not mandatory. We found nothing that makes this mandatory for the employer to offer it to the employees, because employer, you're responsible for it. And so your employees are going to be asking for it. I advise you document a company policy that states, while this is allowed, we are declining to offer it because then the liability is on us. We're not certain that these employees will stay with us once all their taxes are deferred and now they owe a burden. Even for good employees that aren't going to, jump ship, think about that. They're going to forget that their check is higher now when they're having to pay it back in January, February, March. They're going to be crying and whining about it, and it's going to be your fault. They're going to blame you for this problem that they created. So again, we highly, highly, highly advise against offering this to your employees. I will go further. If you do, I cannot help you. We will not be in a position to help figure out the payroll tax nightmare that gets created through this. Your payroll company will need to do that. I'm going to go further. If you're still running your own payroll in QuickBooks, because more of you are coming to us needing help cleaning up QuickBooks for this reason or that because of payroll, I definitely can't help you. So again, I advise you outsource your payroll. But besides that, I'm just forewarning, it's an area we're not going to be able to get our hands dirty and help you with. We are here to help with as much as we can, but think about it. That's going to happen during tax and cost report season, 1099 season. Our plates are full. We want to still be able to help with the COVID as much as we can. We want to be able to help you grow your business and recover from this. And I'm telling you right now, we don't advise it, and therefore we're not going to be around to help clean up the mess. And that sounds very threatening, and I don't mean for it to be. I'm just trying to give you a real reality perspective from it, trying to think it all the way through. So again, go with that. If you're talking to your employees, and I'm happy to do a much shorter video, but to do one for your employees that's specifically messaging to them that, guys, this is not good for you because you do have to pay it back, and it's going to hurt when it's time to pay it back. So I'm happy to do that. Let me know. I'll do one and send it out to everybody. But anyways, so again, not to be ugly and super threatening, just trying to be real, keeping it real with y'all. So have a great day. Peace.